A word of advice. Never share a film you love with someone you love. One or the other will suffer for it. It seems our identity is so bound up in the things we love that when one collides with the other, the only possible outcome is negative. Love plus love does not equal love. So, Amarcord or the girl? I'm thinking Amarcord. Jim ran the projector last night. He's one of the few pros left in Chicago. He laughed when I told him I picked up Amarcord on laserdisc. A shiny record can only go so far in a cathode ray, he said. And he's right. Why I ever thought that owning the film for home viewing was a good idea is beyond me. Like expecting a girlfriend not to become a wife after the wedding day. It's all about the screen and the size, buddy. But that's been a running theme of my 40s. That which I thought I knew, I never knew. That which I am learning will soon be unlearned. Let's keep this brief, as my time is brief. The kids I've got tonight are sick. We are sick, and many facets of life are sick. Fellini's Amarcord is not sick. It never experienced sickness. It never lost its breath. Never once did it falter or hesitate or weep in despair. Its nose doesn't run, and it doesn't snuggle up against me with the sniffles. Amarcord is a healthy film that ought to define cinema as Blake's Songs of Innocence and Experience define the concept album. Amarcord is what cinema was, is, and will be. A new medium, a Herculean effort, a thing watched but unseen. It has a lineage, but its ancestors are less defined by DNA than by effect. The rat that gnaws on city garbage conjures the Black Plague, not the ancestral rats that bore it. Amarcord's pedestrian visuals are not limited to scenes or vistas. Virgil Fellini takes us by the arm and leads us Dantes to nearly every type of human experience. We pause and we observe, mute, unable to ask even the dumbest question, which I think is for the best. The only sight we do not see is violence, which yet appears in the dialogue, the relationships, and the implications of the past. In this film, we see nearly every type of locale, 9 circles that concentrate in the kitchen. The church, the classroom, the town square, the shop, the automobile, the barber shop, the hotel, the sea, the ship, and nearly every type of event, except maybe birth. The lust, the love, the sport, the festival, the quiet, the doldrums, the argument, the threat, the parade, the military coercion, the confession, the dream, the hospital, the death. We see hell, purgatory, and heaven, but they all blend together until not even Virgil knows where we are. Amarcord doesn't rely on any conventional narrative arc, save mildly structural seasons. And this is lovely. She relies on archetypes to prove that characterization will not be contained by them. Her color palette is at times vibrant, and then muted, dull, vicious. The sounds, perhaps, are maybe the only insignificant component of the film, but Fellini makes cinema for the eyes, not the ears. The music, however, celebrates the film as it proceeds, and the shades of humanity that populate the town benefit as choirs of 6-winged seraphim and 4-faced cherubim extol the throne on which the viewer sits. Of all the films I've seen in the last month, Amarcord suffers little from a critical eye and less from a casual one. The only danger it risks is boring the audience, but who cares about the bored? Even the bored are necessary, if only to provide a luscious contrast to one's own exhilaration. Maybe I'll keep both the film and the girl. If the film will take them, I offer it 5 of my 7 children, of which only 3 are healthy at the moment. Sorry, film.